Good evening, everybody. At Michael, leave it period. Hey, man. I hope everybody had a great week. I'm feeling old school, of course, as usual. My sister Sade hooked me up with this bike drop. Man, it is really fat. I really like it. It really put me in the mood of what I wanted the show to be about today. And that's just going bike because it's so hard to be in the present now because of everything going on with, the virus and just everything. Just oh gosh, but looking back can sometimes put a smile on your face. But I wanted to, y'all know me. I'm always going to throw my movies in because movies, they're a big part of who I am, and the streets and movies and life, all that stuff, it goes hand in hand. So a lot of things that really happen on the streets are portrayed in the movies. A lot of things that happen in the movies are portrayed on the streets. So vice versa, it goes on and on. But I just wanted to go back to a golden era that a lot of people, can't say that they could experience that or really talk about what I'm talking about. But you can look at it on TV, and feel it a little bit. And these movies that I have, they'll put you in the mind of a little bit what I'm talking about. I want to start out with Crush Groove, uh, classic. I grew up, actually the Funky Fresh festivals used to come to Jacksonville, Florida. That's where I live. That's where I'm from. And I met the Fat Boys and Prince Marky D. He was just walking around the Coliseum back in the days, and he was just like, "What's up?" I was like, "What's up?" And he was like, "What's up, kid?" And it was just, oh man, that was when rappers would walk around, man. It was nothing. You couldn't approach them. It was real, man, and that's what we need to have. Not all this standoffish and oh, I'm gonna beat you up and all this crap, man. Come on, man. You have fans out there. We're here to support you. We want to grow with you and we want to be with you. But Crush Groove is classic hip hop, classic New York, and that'll give you a feeling of what I'm talking about that golden era that just was here. It came, but it's still on us, and we'll never be able to shake it. But us people that's been through it, we know you know what I'm talking about. But check out Crush Groove if you guys get a chance. Um, another couple of movies that represented of what was going on back in the days was Breaking and Breaking Two. You know, the amazing dancing in that movie. Definitely check these two out as well. Good stories behind them. Breaking One and Breaking Two. Check them out. But my main, I mean, oh my goodness, this is like I can smell it now. Back in the days, I used to go to New York City. That was our summer vacation. Like I say, we live in Florida, Jacksonville, Florida. But we have family that lived in New York, for years. My uncle went there as a kid, and he lived with my aunt and uncle. My aunt had a shop in Harlem for over 50 years. So it's so crazy in the 80s, all through the 80s, the 90s, on up to present. We would go up there for the summer, and our vacation for 2 weeks would be sitting in front of the shop. We didn't know how dangerous it was up there at the time. We're from Florida. Hey, 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 Sunday. But yeah, stuff was going on here, but up there was really going on. You can see it in a lot of the movies, like Paid in Full and all of that. But we were tourists, even though we had family there that was in the streets, knew what was going on. We didn't want to listen. We from Florida, nothing gonna touch us. But we would stick around the shop, at the beginning. But we eventually, over the years, my mom, my aunt, rest in peace, Deborah Bell. We eventually, over the years as we got older, we eventually ventured off and learned the subways and went all around New York every summer. Man, it was all kind of stuff going on up there. All kind of killings and kidnappings, and we just walking around all in Harlem, all in the Bronx, everywhere, every borough you could think of, we was up there. But the movie that really makes you feel like New York to me is Beat Street. It's it's a lot of people may some people may agree, some people don't. I just like the feeling that it gave. Those old buildings, the cold. and the crews. Back in the days, I'm from a neighborhood called Sherwood Forest. So we had different areas of town. That's how our cruise was built up. And in Sherwood, we had the China Boys. Up the street from us was a apartment community. They were called the Washington Heights, the Heights crew. Then you had the A Street Breakers. Then you had the Junior Rude Boys. Then you had this group. But we would all congregate every Saturday, every weekend to Skate City. Skate City was where, this big club that Mr. Gibson built, they created for the youth back then. It was gigantic. We would skate to 10 o'clock, and from 10 to 12, we would all dance on the dance floor. And man, I cried every Saturday to go to Skate City. I mean, but the most of my life was crying to go to Skate City. My older cousin, he was always old enough, but I was just a little bit younger than him. But I would go. My mom would give in and let me go, and man, and I saw so much stuff and lived it, breathed it. When those songs was coming out, we were in there hearing it for the first time. Run DMC, it's like that. We was running around Skate City doing the ghetto jump. You know what I'm saying? But Beat Street, man, check out Beat Street. It's one of those hip hop stories and movies that you either like it and love it or hate it. But definitely, I enjoy talking to you guys every Saturday. I'm trying to get good at what this little adventure that I'm trying to go on with myself, and just new experience and meet new people. Like and share. I want to grow. I don't want to just have my videos just sitting here. It's a lot about me that I would like to get out there, but I want you to tell me what you want to know and tell me something about yourself. I mean, hey, I'm a black male, in America that's been through a lot, and it's been not all bad and not all good. It's been experiences, life learning experiences. That's why I'm here. No, I'm not shot all up, thank God. You know what I'm saying? They've been in prison all that time. I don't think that's what makes you, I think the ones that didn't get stabbed and shot up and didn't go to prison, those are the ones that, yeah, that's me. But I try to be, like that, and just reminisce on the good old days, the people that wasn't here, that really wasn't having it, man. I walk the street with monsters. I tell people that every day, man. They were monsters, but they were my friends. They was people I grew up with. It was nothing to me. But if you was on that other side of them, oh my goodness, But we can talk about those, what I'm saying, the street monsters. If y'all want to talk about that one day, what I'm saying, I have so many legends, what I'm saying, from my neck of the woods that's living. A lot of them are not living. I look at this little segment on here, the goons of the industry. It's a lot of people that that they were really goons. But that take you back in the days. Beat Street, Krush Groove, and all that. If y'all look at those, hey, it was goons in all of those. You know what I'm saying? That's just a part of life. But looking back, let's look back and think of something, the golden era in your life. You know what I'm saying? What was your golden era? That was mine. 80s, 90s. I was born in 72. Come on, man. Those were the years. And I could talk a million years about those times. Growing up, running the streets in New York with my cousin Gigi. You know what I'm saying? Back in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? When buildings was, people be standing in the line looking at a brick, and I'm like, what they doing? Why they sticking their hand in a brick? I'm green. I'm from Jacksonville. We didn't do it like that. You know what I'm saying? So I see somebody sticking their hand in a brick in a hole in the wall, and I'm like, what is that? Guys going in the trash, getting stuff out of the trash. Auntie, what they going? Boy, shut your mouth. Leave that man alone. This in front of the shop in Harlem. We was chilling out there like it was nothing. But as y'all see, I brought the dread bike too, man. The fro was just but I bought the dread bike. Y'all see I'm rocking my Adidas, you know what I'm saying? Got on my little fat Adidas shirt, you know what I'm saying, to feel that vibe. Like I said, shout out to Sade Gladys, love you. Shout out to my moms as well, Miss Lugenia Moat, you know what I'm saying, my nephews, Christian, Jada, and little Jeremiah, Giovanni, all my loved ones, But hey, y'all, like, share. I want to grow this. I want to talk about some stuff. I want to get deep. I want to start having guests. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a part of every community. It's not just one community that I'm a part of, man, just because of, what I do, who I identify as in my lifestyle, man. I have plenty people that I do whatever, what I'm saying? We roll, bro. But hey man, hit me up at Michael Levy, period, man. I mean, really, like and share. Let me see what y'all can do. I really want to see, and I want to do a live one night and meet people and talk and reach out. And oh, shout out to the baby. I know you did your thing. You went out and sat down with some organizations and got you some education. So guess what? I started by listening to you, the baby. You got some fat stuff out there that I missed. The baby, shout out to you, bro. Everybody makes those mistakes, but it's just about how you handle, how you bounce back. So we all got to bounce back, no matter what we're going through right now. Let's just think about bouncing back. You know what I'm saying? And think about the golden eras that we had. Let's try to make another golden era. Let's see what do we want our next golden era to be. You know what I'm saying? Let me know about that. But until then, until I talk to all y'all again, you know what I'm saying? I really love all of y'all. And I just want to say, do the right thing. And old school is the only rule. But hey, till next time, you guys. Peace.